The reason I'm sharing this is so no one else makes the mistake I almost did. A few years ago, I was sleeping in my downstairs bedroom when I suddenly woke to the sound of rushing water coming from upstairs. I like to sleep in silence, so the noise annoyed me enough to get up and check it out. At the top of the stairs, I saw the bathroom door slightly ajar. The lights were off, but I could see the faucet was fully on, water gushing into the sink. I started walking down the hallway, ready to turn it off and go back to bed. But just before I reached the door, I got this overwhelming sense that something was wrong. Like I was being watched. Instead of going in, I quietly backed away, went downstairs, locked my bedroom door and called 911. I whispered that there might be an intruder, and they told me to stay hidden. A few minutes later, I heard creaking and footsteps. Someone was walking downstairs, opening doors like they were searching for me. I panicked, moved into the back of my closet and hid behind my clothes. The dispatcher stayed on the line and told me to stay calm and prepare to defend myself if needed. Eventually, the sounds stopped. About 10 minutes later, police arrived and searched the house. Whoever it was had vanished. I'm fine now, but I still shudder thinking about what could have happened if I'd walked into that bathroom. I'm sure someone was behind the door waiting. Trust your instincts, they might just save your life. I used to work as a forest ranger in a quiet, rarely travelled stretch of national forest in the Pacific Northwest. No trails, no campsites, just trees and silence. There was one part of the forest we were told to avoid during training. No formal reason was given. It was just marked on our maps with a red X and labelled restricted. Of course, curiosity gets to everyone eventually. Mine came on a foggy autumn morning when I spotted a thin trail, almost hidden, leading off into that marked zone. I followed it. The deeper I went, the quieter it got. No birds, no wind. Even the crunch of leaves under my boots felt muffled. Eventually I came to a clearing, and there it was. A small wooden shack, crooked and leaning, like it had grown out of the ground itself. The roof sagged, the door hung slightly open. But the strangest part, there were fresh footprints in the mud, bare feet. I radioed it in. No response. I approached, calling out, "Anyone inside?" Nothing. Inside, the shack was dark, dusty, rotting, but lived in. A candle still warm, a single cot, a book with hand-scrawled notes filling every page, all repeating the same phrase over and over. "Don't look at the window, don't look at the window." I turned to leave, but then I heard it. Soft breathing, right behind me. I spun around. Nothing, but the door was shut. I didn't close it. Panicking, I pulled it open and bolted into the woods. I didn't stop running until I was back at my truck. I filed a report. They told me I was mistaken, that no such shack existed in that area. A week later, I returned with another ranger. The trail was gone. The clearing, gone. No shack, no footprints, nothing but endless trees. But sometimes, when the fog rolls in just right and the wind dies down, I swear I can still hear breathing, and I never, ever look at the window.